Hey, hey, hey. Hello, everyone, and every living and listening soul in the universe who are happens to be tuned into this internet radio waves, I guess. You're just tuned in to new Oldschooltronica episodes with the Neon Wasabi, it's me, and a special guest who is a cool DJ, a talented producer, and just a nice person and also a good friend. It's Fabian Freudenthaler. Or I always get confused with your last name and your DJ name. Please, okay, introduce yourself. Okay.
That's totally fine. Hi, Fabian Freudenthaler, and my DJ and producer tag is Freudenthaler. I don't know why I chose to do like Freudenthaler instead of Freudenthal, and it confuses a whole lot of people for the relay thing. I think on our website for the content manager, it's actually like what's on there is like Fabian Freudenthaler instead of Freudenthal because but
I think you maybe it was like, okay, your real last name is Freudenthal,
yeah,
and for the DJ you wanted to make it even more
German,
and that's what Freudenthal.
Yeah,
yeah. Like more.
Yeah, I sometimes feel like I should have like maybe like being born a little bit more in the south. It feels a little bit more Freudenthaler.
But it's
like that.
Okay. Maybe you can use that like as a sample in one of your next tracks that you're going to produce. That would, yeah, like some yodeling with some UK garage. That would be a very nice combo.
I doubt that.
But okay, so let's just start with the just first track, and then we talk about your music and choices later.
Okay, cool.
What's the first track that you chose?
I have All My Ass here, Volume 4. And I brought this just because that was I was super excited and super interested in house music in like 2012, 2013. Thank you. Oh yeah, now I hear myself better. Jesus. And that was also the time when like you had like a lot of tracks that came up on YouTube. That was also a little bit like the lo-fi house kind of thing when it came up, and that was one of the things that came up quite a lot, and I really loved that track. And when I saw it at the local record store, I was just like, okay, I have to have this, and it's super awesome. And Good Times reminds me of Good Times.
2013, you said? Oh.
Yeah, I bought in 2013, but the record itself, I think, is actually from the 90s. So I think this is definitely a repress. Don't pin me on that. It's Oma S from Detroit. So yeah, let's give it a spin.
Okay, hit it.
Yes, that's it.
What?
More or
What?
less.
How was it called again?
That's On My Ass, Volume 4. I forgot the name. Like the name of the label is. That's his label. It's called FXHE Music. And
All right.
it is literally just like that loop, but it's just so good in my opinion, and I really, really love it. And it's also like something that I realized that I really like drum breaks and stuff like that. But later on, I didn't really know what I really liked and stuff, because I also wasn't really sure what's out there, because there's so much.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I was like constantly overwhelmed with all the music. you know yeah.
Well, yeah, I definitely recognize like the style, like one of your influences. Like you can hear it back in your music.
Thank
and I was also wondering, when did you actually start making music yourself?
Wow, that's a very good question. I think making music was 2014, something like that, when I started, and I was.
How old were you then? If I may ask, like, okay, if you don't want to answer this.
I don't know, 22.
Okay.
I think that checks out. I'm not quite sure, but I think that makes sense. Yeah.
And when you started making music yourself, was it also this genre that you tried, or was it something else before that?
I think that was like back to like the whole influence of 2012. There was also like a huge internet community that started to emerge, the same styles, and that were also super interested in house music like that. But I was making a little bit more in the jazzy, housey direction. There were like a lot of things that were really popular at the time too, that are pretty big right now as well. Black Loop started, for example, also with that lo-fi, housey, or that kind of what people would imagine that would be like then. And Max Grey, for example, which I adored back in the days, who made all his music with Magic's Music Maker.
I think I remember that one. It's for a PC, right?
It was like its own software.
It's software.
And I think it was relatively cheap too. Like, when with all the other DAWs were like hundreds of euros, I think you could get Magic's Music Maker for like, I don't know, between 50 and 100 euros or something. Max. That kind of music, like, a lot of jazz influenced, a lot of cut samples. I still use a lot of samples. I love sampling. And also like trying to sample from records themselves, which was really interesting and fun. I'm also like going more in the direction of what you just heard a little bit, at least, with a little bit more UK garage, I would say. But yeah,
we'll talk about that later.
Okay.
About your evolution of your music sound. But do you have a next tracker that you would like to play for us?
Actually, yes. I thought we're going a little bit deeper, because there's also a time also in Groningen where like there was also a lot more deep house. I don't know how much is going around in Groningen specifically now. I'm also not going out too much these days. But this was also something that I was really, really in for a time. Fresh and Low, Little I, was the record. And the track is called New Life. And you can hear that dreamy house sound. I'll just give it a spin. You guys gonna hear it.
Okay, very curious now. I remember. I recognize the sample. It's been used in many different house records, but I haven't. I didn't know this track yet.
Oh, you're welcome. No, yeah, but it's I really love that, and I'm happy that I still have the record. I sold a couple because at some point, it's a little bit much, but this one I'll definitely keep.
What's the part that you like the most about it?
I think just about the how it's evolving. That basically, and it was also like I brought a lot of records that I feel like were a little bit part of me evolving or being interested in specific parts in music, or were milestones, so to speak, not specifically milestone, but yeah, that had that just came and went for specific times in my life that I'm fondly remembering, or that were very specific to me. And this one was also like a little bit the height of my madness of buying records and finding records and figuring out if there are represses of specific records that I otherwise couldn't afford, because I think this one was sold out, or was even, for me at least, unattainable. I just checked on Discog like a couple of minutes ago. There was like for €9 now, so that's cool. Good guys, buy that record. But that's a little bit it. So like getting deeper and also interested in specific sounds and instruments and elements in music, and then also trying to kind of broaden the horizon and just buy a shit ton of records.
And has it started for you with soul and funk, or house, or disco, or something else? Like, how did you ran into this sound? Like, what were the steps that were leading you to this?
Good question, actually. I think luck. Yeah, in the end, it's also like, from first finding somebody who like first one who DJ'd with like a controller and just like looking over the shoulder and seeing what kind of music it is, to like getting to something like what you just heard, and just research and listening to a lot of things and realizing kind of what I liked or what I was trying to look for, and a lot of like soul-y stuff. Garage house back then as well, because it was a little bit more soul-y. I couldn't really do a lot like with Detroit in the beginning, especially with the early stuff, because for me it was still a little bit too abstract. So I had to like get into it a little bit, and it was nice when you had a little bit more soul. And then, that just evolves, I believe.
Okay.
Does this make sense? I'm super hyper today. I don't know why.
It's okay. I think it's just the weather is a bit also grayish. Yeah. And that makes me like also a bit of somewhere wandering off.
Little woozy.
Yeah, and especially with this music, you kind of have also like, it makes you kind of like go somewhere, because it's like go somewhere deep in your in your thoughts, I guess.
Yeah.
Do you have already a next record that you would like to play? Because you brought
I brought a couple. Yeah.
Vinyls.
I was thinking of actually this one. Let me see if I got the right one. Money Lotion.
Nice name for a track.
It's like a Baltimore house record. I feel like that's also something that you don't see as often, and at least here. And I love the music because it's also like, it's very raw. It's very much on the bass and the kick, like very, very heavy on the lower frequencies. It's just a genre that's a lot of fun. And I love to also implement that nowadays when I can. Just something that's fun, that's a little bit stompy, but still, for me at least, very exciting. Yeah, that basically.
Okay, now I'm very curious, and I'm also curious why you said you don't see that often here. So now, like, why is that, do you think?
I don't know, but it's also like with a lot of genres, there's also like a lot of niche attached to it, and I feel like especially now you can see there's more and more niches and specific music that shines in specific parts of the scenes in the Netherlands, in Groningen, in Europe. Especially now, like the craze of the past couple of years now coming into garage and speed garage, which I'm really fond of as well. And like that turnaround to also being interested, like with people like getting into dubstep and grime. I feel like, there's like also like a constant idea of finding something new, refreshing, or something niche or interesting, and maybe at some point a lot of people are gonna go more into that. Like there are also like artists like DJ Swisher and stuff that actually like do more stuff like that. And obviously that's subjective, but I feel like there's like not enough.
Okay, so we're gonna do something about it today.
Yes.
So this is like Money Lotion by
I don't even know from whom that is.
just Money Lotion.
Scotty B.
Okay.
Cheers.
Up a sweat. Come on, girls, let's go show the guys that we know how to become number one in a hot body show. Now push it. Push it good. Push it real good. Push it good. Push it real 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 good. Pick up on me. Pick up on me. Pick up on me. Pick up on me. Yo, baby pop, yeah, you come here, give me a kiss. Better make it fast or else I'm gonna get pissed. Can't you hear the music pumping hard like I wish you would? Now push it. Push it good. Push it real good. Push it good. Push it real good. Boy, you really got me going. You got me so I don't know what I'm doing. Boy, you really got me going. You got me so I don't know what I'm doing. Boy,
Yes. Done.
Ooh. Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
Who's
Well,
already bleeding in the next one?
whoever is listening today or will be listening to this episode will be really rewarded with this track because you just dropped a really nice one. I think a lot of people are going to be stealing this one from you.
Oh no. Please steal.
So it was Scotty B with
Yeah, Scotty B. And that was from the Strictly Club DJ Use Only. Let's see. Money Lotion. That's the name of the record.
Great.
But there's nothing else on it. So you can just go to Discogs and put in Money Lotion or Scotty B at the controls part 2, and then you're gonna find it. And it's a pretty good one. There's also like a lot of other cool tracks on it, but I felt like that one was the one that really bangs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely. Okay, now I'm very curious if your other next tracks will gonna be as as great as this one. I mean, not that the previous tracks were like any less or something, but just saying. Also,
Oh god, stakes are high.
yeah, kind of now. But okay, back to your own productions.
Yeah.
Because actually, I was wondering. I'm always curious about what DJs and producers were listening to when they were growing up. Like when you were like a teenager or a kid, what kind of music were you listening back then?
Straight up heavy metal.
Really?
Yeah. Heavy metal, death metal. Yeah, that kind of stuff. I guess.
What was your favorite band?
Wow. Oof, that's a really good question. I mean, I did listen to the classics like Metallica, and more like what else? Morbid Angel, Iron Maiden. I think, and also like if I just wanted a little bit more nuts, I went with Napalm Death. And also like a lot of like,
I love it.
a lot of also stuff with a lot of guitars. I can't remember the band names.
Do you
anymore,
still listen to this kind of music from time to time?
Oh yeah,
for
yeah.
nostalgia's sake, or
Yeah, absolutely. Also, like some new metal in the morning gets the blood flowing.
like what kind of new metal?
Yeah, like Slipknot. And if I feel like nobody else is listening, I'm also putting on Limp Bizkit.
Respect.
But also stuff like Iron Maiden sometimes. Then
I just really love it. Like I love it how you went from Napalm Death and Iron Maiden to Deep House, from Fresh and Low. I love it. But do you think this metal sound and new metal sound, did that had any influence on the way how you produce music, or is it completely something different?
For me, it's something different. Definitely. It was. It's not that it overlapped in any kind of way, but I feel like it's still like it was a really nice part of my life where I was also like playing music, like I play guitar. I had a very shitty drum set as well. I remember, like it was so bad. We had like how do you call them? I wanted to say paintball soft air guns, like really cheap ones, and we shot on the cymbals with them, and they would have ditches because the material was so bad, But it was fun till it wasn't anymore, because it was frustrating that it was falling apart and it wasn't good quality. And I didn't have the cash for like an actual drum set, so I was like, okay, whatever.
Did you had any like rock star or band inspirations? Did you ever wanted to have your own band?
Yeah.
Did you manage to have a rock band?
No.
Never tried?
Yeah, we tried, but we were terrible. I think we were all like borderline ADHD without knowing. And the problem there was genuinely that we didn't know what we were doing. So we were like half of the time just sitting in a garage somewhere and not knowing what to do. Like that was it. So like the dream of a band died down like within like 2 weeks.
Oh, but did you have a name for a band?
I think we didn't even have a name back then. So it was like whatever, you know. But you know, it's cool.
Okay, but do you have also, or like, no, I will save that question for later.
Ooh.
Because you already have a next record ready, or no?
Yeah, I do, and it's actually a record which comes from a time which both of you actually remember quite a lot. We all three of us, Leeuwarden, because we all three of us we used to work together.
Place.
Funnily enough, in Leeuwarden, at a record pressing company, and that was this record specifically is also from the time then. It's from Bunker Records. If you don't know, Bunker Records is a Den Haag-based record label, which started out of necessity because nobody wanted to sign their music. So they started making it themselves. And there's like some really crazy stuff on there. Like, it's also like a crew of people from back then. For example, Lego Welt was also prominently featured on a label, and a lot of crazy projects that came out of Den Haag, which I think a lot of the people that also were on the Bunker Records were part of. And this one is specifically DJ Technician, and I think he only has like 2 or 3 records max, if even.
Okay.
But I love this record, and it was also a little bit like I feels a little bit like the time in Leeuwarden. And yeah, I really like this record. I really love it. But yeah, you're gonna listen and you're gonna know in a second. I'm sure.
All right.
I just have to find if it's on the A or B side. So.
Well, you can listen.
Pre-listen, I guess.
Yeah. Line it up in the queue, and then. I don't know this one, so I'm very curious which one this is going to be.
Oh yeah, I found it. Yeah. Okay.
Let's go. Okay,
yeah,
so
I
it's
think
not
it wasn't this one, but because that's like a small.
Let's see which one was
that
it.
is. Oh yeah, here we go.
Okay,
Right.
another
Say
jam.
it. It's a banger.
Yeah, another. I wanted to say floor jam or something, but this track really like makes me wanna break dance, even though I can't.
You're right.
But this
I
is
love
also
it.
like a very nice find, actually.
Thank you.
So it was like from Bunker Records.
Bunker Records, yeah.
Bunker Records.
Den Haag.
From the what was it? Do you know the name of the track or? Oh yeah, from
It's My Beat is a Monster from DJ Technician.
DJ Technician. Okay.
Yeah, really,
Interesting.
really cool. I really love it. Like the electro vibes are just fucking insane on this one.
Yeah, this is a very great find. So I think people will be stealing this one for you as well. But you know what? I was also curious. Do you have also like some kind of guilty music pleasures? Like I don't know, maybe you're secretly love listening to Venga Boys or something, or maybe you really appreciate the lyrics from Eurodance hits or something, or something like that. Do you have any guilty pleasures or something that people would not expect from you?
Oof. I guess, I don't know.
Tell us.
Really, I don't know. I would need to look to my Spotify to actually know if, because like genuinely, like maybe I'm sure I am. I think everybody is guilty of a guilty pleasure,
Of course.
but it just doesn't come to mind. I think that's it. I think
Maybe like some yodeling or something.
yodeling.
Yeah.
Nee, nah.
No. Okay. Maybe some Oktoberfest songs. No.
No,
Okay.
this thing where it's like, dude,
Okay.
rough.
Sorry.
That's the rough one.
I'm just throwing some things out there, trying to.
Maybe it sticks.
Yeah. Maybe I will find this secret spot that you hide from other fellow artists and DJs. But like no Oktoberfest songs, and no. Okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I mean, like Napalm Death and Limp Bizkit are quite good enough as well.
Limp Bizkit, you know.
Yeah,
I mean, that's kind of. I feel like, especially when you like read the lyrics, I think that falls
Yes.
on the
It's one of those days
guilty pleasures. I think, yeah.
when you just
the nookie.
wanna, when you just don't want to wake up. How did it get? How does it go again? Everything just sucks.
Everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And-
Yeah.
But you know what I also was wondering, because you were playing some deep house songs, and that's also like the genre that you very is influential also in your own productions. But you mentioned earlier that now you're also trying to experiment more with the UK garage sounds,
Yeah.
and I was wondering, how did you find that sound? I don't know what made you experiment with it.
I think I always liked playing with different beat patterns and triplets, and a little bit like that, to make it more lively. And I just like that. It just gives me some sort of satisfaction. And I think there was like one particular song that I remembered that I didn't know. I wasn't sure what it was, and I couldn't really find the exact thing. I was also really particular about what I wanted when I was looking for music. Once again, overwhelmed, didn't know what to look for, etc. But the song was, I'm gonna play it later, but it's Champagne Bubbler, and that's from 1997, I think, on Nice and Ripe Records. And that song just slapped. It slapped so hard, and the rhythm was so good.
Okay.
That I was like, fuck, this is amazing. I really love that. And it just came back and back all the time. And at some point I was like, okay, I'm just gonna sit down. I was like, figure out if there's something more. And then, there was also like more garage coming out as well. These last couple of years, for example, like there's a lot going on with Bakey, for example, that prominently did a lot in that regard. Soul Mass Transit, who also played in Groningen, which I sadly missed. I didn't have time. I was very sad. Transit System, but doesn't matter. Anyways, that was also getting a little bit more attention.
Definitely.
And then I also found a little bit more, what I craved, like the rhythm, the bass, the rolling basses, the re-space, like these kind of things. And I just also try to like do the same things now. I have a record coming out as well now. Next, I don't know if end of the year or January.
Okay, that
depends.
Because I was also curious about that. When is your records coming out?
Yes.
And when we're gonna hear this, your new stuff, which is
potentially in end of the year, beginning of next year.
Nice.
And I also played a lot around with more triplets and more garagey rhythms. And it just stuck. And I think I'm also going to stick with the genres.
Is
like a plethora of like sub-labels.
Is it also the tracks that I heard that you have showed me before?
Oh yeah, a couple.
Yeah,
Like it's like the same kind of vicinity.
Because like I remember, because I was so I kind of surprised, I guess, because it sounded like speed garagey, but also kind of like chill. So it was like,
I think I can't get rid of like putting like the jazzy vibes in it.
Yeah, that was for me. That was the thing that stand out. Was like, whoa, this is very different than just the speed garage or UK garage or two-step that you hear now, because it was like a very kind of different vibe. So,
Thank you.
I'm very curious about that one.
Yeah, the record itself is going to be a little bit more on that side, but yeah. We'll see if I have the possibility again in the time and stuff. I hope that I can also like show you what actually is going to be released.
Are you going to play your tracks today, maybe, or no?
I don't even know if I have them on my stick because I was like, this is Oldschooltronica. We have to play Oldschooltronica music today.
You read the rules.
I read the rules. Nice. I followed the rules. Sometimes it sucked because there was a song like, oh, this is so good.
Okay,
it's
but
like,
sometimes, you're allowed to use. Okay, sometimes I can one or two tracks, but maybe next time.
Next time.
when,
next
when
time,
your
next time.
when
Yeah,
your
yeah,
album
yeah.
will come out, then you can also. I give you like the green card.
Hell yeah.
So
I like that.
You mentioned a track that you wanted to play. Do you have or are you going to play it later? Because like
I could also play it now, but I can
whatever
play
you
it
prefer.
twice. Play it
it's
twice
nice.
if it's nice.
Yeah, that was the thing with something with champagne, right?
The champagne bubbler.
Yeah, you were like really made me curious, and I think like you were really teasing listeners as well because you describe it so nicely. It was like, now I want to know how it really sounds.
Now I have to see if I can find it or if I forgot to put it on because I had some issues with my computer today, which is like so unbelievably frustrating.
Oh, no.
Let's see if it's on the other stick because
It's such a cliffhanger. Like
my God,
if
I'm
you
so
like,
sorry,
you
guys.
just made a real nice PR talk, like for us.
yeah, and the thing is, I also wanted to play it, and it was like not on the stick. Obviously, it's like of course.
But that would be also like a nice, like catch, to make people listen to the next one, to the next episode with you. But otherwise, yeah, that would be a fun trick. But otherwise, it's okay.
Yeah.
You have it. Okay. Okay.
Nice. Okay, so
This
champagne
is-
bubbler, give you love, real love.
Come here, baby.
Whoa, okay. That didn't disappoint.
Thank you. Thank you. I hoped so.
Yes, nice. That was Champagne Bubble, Give You Love, Real Love.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for giving your love to our listeners today and sharing your gems and vinyl finds with us.
Always, Nagisa.
And so right now the interview part is over. So now we will. You have to stay tuned in for the non-stop mix. Yes, you have to. For more treasures.
I'll force you to.
You will force them with your like crazy bomb selection.
Maybe it's a little bit like D&D. You just like roll
the dice.
Net 20. And then it's like, oh, everybody is just listening.
Extreme luck, yeah. But
hell yeah.
Please tell me again, when is your album coming out again?
Most probably not set in stone because things take time. Either end of the year or beginning of year, so Jan.
A couple of months. Okay.
Couple of months.
Do you already have the name for your album?
I clap on ones and threes. That's literally the name.
I clap on ones and threes. Nice.
Yeah, I because it took so long. Like the whole process, like the track was everything was almost done. I sent it to the guys. It's on Brombeer, and Jens on half of Brombeer was super excited. I was like, super great. Can you do this and this and this? I was like, no problem. And it was a problem because then it took me like months to actually finish those things, and I miscommunicated and. Yeah, it took an actual year to actually finish all these tracks then, which wasn't necessary. And I was like, yeah, how do you want it? How do you want the records to be named? And I was like, it took so long. It took so long, and I'm so sorry. And it's so stupid. So I felt like, okay, that checks out because I feel like there's also like a subtle self-own if you say like I clap on ones and threes. So
nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we're looking forward to it, and also we're looking forward to your set, which is going to be without talking. So I'm very curious what you have for us in mind. And thanks again for coming to Oldschooltronica.
Thank you for inviting me. It was super nice to be here. Thanks.
Always welcome here. So
awesome.
I would say, DJ, take it away.
Waka, waka, waka. Waka.
If your love is strong, I give my all to you. To you, to you, to you, to you. No, 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 you can't be late, boy. No, 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 you can't be late, boy. Please please me, my love will come easy. I'll do anything you want, so freak me, boy. I'm thinking of you at night. I think of you. I want to be your lady, baby. If your game is on, give me a call, boo. If your love is strong, I give my all to you. At night, I think of you. I want to be your lady, baby. If your game is on, give me a call, boo. If your love is strong, I give my all to you. But if you can please me, but if you can please me, I give my all to you. But if you can please me, do you. But if you can please me, boy, you should know that I've got you on my mind, a secret admirer. I've been watching you at night. I think of you. I want to be your lady, baby. If your game is on, give me a call, boo. If your love is strong, I give my all to you. At night, I think of you. I want to be your lady, baby. If your game is on, give me a call, boo. If your love is strong, I give my all to you. But if you can, oh boy. But if you can please me, oh boy. My boo, starts in the club. It all starts in the club. It all starts in the club. Game tight. It all starts in the club. Game tight. Beat I keep stack. Beat I keep stack. Shine yo, stake the gun yo. Beat I keep stack. Beat I keep stack. Shine yo, stake the gun yo. I'm ready like her eyes ready. I'm ready like her eyes ready. I'm the one that dip and leave a sun hit. I'm ready like her eyes ready. I'm ready like her eyes ready. I'm the one that dip and leave a sun hit. I'm the one that dip and leave a sun hit. Beat I keep stack. Beat I keep stack. Shine yo, stake the gun yo. Beat I keep stack. Beat I keep stack. Shine yo, stake the gun yo. Mocha taking hold off the wall. Mocha taking hold off the wall. I just let your ass go, you know, spend my dough. Mocha taking hold, mocha taking hold. Mocha taking hold, mocha taking hold. I just let your ass go, you know, spend my dough. I'm ready like her eyes ready.
Universal man.
Bust now dangerous. people, are you all in here? Dropping that typical thing that right here. Crowd of people, are you all in here? No stuff like them, yes, we reappear. We get crowd of people, are you all in here? Dropping that typical thing that right here. Crowd of people, are you all in here? No stuff like them, yes, we reappear. We are back from the rear.
check out the different brand.
massive. Hey, so.